Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! The following video will contain spoilers from the Flash episode from Season 3 titled The New Rogues. So, spoilers alert. This video will be containing language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised. If either of these offend you or you don't want to be spoiled, stop watching now. Hey guys, Dave here, and if you're wondering what is going on, I'm sorry, I have not been feeling very well this week. First half of it was physical, now it's more emotional. I'm just, no real ability to get out and do anything this Halloween weekend because of work scheduling and other crap. It just sucks, so I'm trying to do what I can, but haven't really felt up to it, so I'm just trying to make myself get up here to the video. But I also managed to get this cute little thing here. Replica from the new Doctor Strange movie, The Eye of Agamotto, and the eye actually glows in the dark too, so that's kind of cool. Why am I wearing it? Well, because I like my power bling. I'm a baller on a budget, and I know that I don't always show Marvel a lot of love, but I grew up on both. I mean, I like a lot of the things that Marvel's doing right now, but I like both, so what the hell, baller on a budget, boom, power bling, yay. So, we have a flashback 3 years later, or 3 years earlier rather, of Snart doing a job with Sam Scudder and apparently Rhonda Dillon. He's not liking how he's flashing cash after a job because it brings the heat down on him. And looks like Snart's wanting to end their partnership. Things go pretty bad. Scudder gets hurt. And it looks like the particle wave accelerator explodes as the waves coming out. Snart runs for his freaking life. Dillon's caught up in it. She gets spun around like a top almost. And Scudder's trapped in the mirror. For him, it's 3 years. It just happened yesterday. But meanwhile, she's incarcerated, and she found out she also has abilities now. So apparently he can move through mirrors as if they were wormholes. So that's kind of cool. Any kind of reflective surface. That's kind of cool. Meanwhile, Jessie's trying to learn from the Flash. She trips up a little bit in the speed lab, but manages to right herself. And it's really kind of funny because we have the first moment where Barry is actually coming up as a teacher saying, you gotta know your surroundings, you gotta case everything. And he says, my God, I start to sound like Oliver. And it's just funny because the look on her face, who's Oliver? I don't think they ever met, so thank you for ruining Green Arrow's secret identity. Apparently Scudder ends up trying to find Snart. He throws an accomplice through a window and manages to find Rhonda Dillon. Find out that she's got powers of Count Vertigo. I'm not even kidding here. Okay, why? I was expecting, spinning at super speed, something, but no. You just flat out gave the powers of Count freaking Vertigo from the comics. Why is it that the Flash is doing Arrow characters better than Arrow? No, seriously, I'm not even fucking kidding here. I'm tired of holding back. See, the reason I was holding my stuff back before and not trying to cuss was I know that some people were trying to put my videos up into groups and stuff. I know I was trying to do so. And there's little kids' ears, and I know that, I try not to be completely crude around kids. But I've stopped doing that, essentially. And I've got a nice little fan base, and if it's going to grow, it's going to grow. And people really liking my Arrow roasts, so I'm trying to apply a little bit here. Why? Well, because we've got a lot of stuff going on here. We've got Wells is going to be leaving soon with Jessie, and the team says it's not going to be the same without Harrison Wells, so they decided to go looking for one. So they made a special equation, shoot it out into the multiverse, and wait for another Wells to find it and react. We've got Western Wells, we've got Steampunk Wells, we've got a Mime Wells, that's just what I'm going to do. And then we got a laid back, I think someone's calling it the Hipster Wells, where he identifies himself as HR. The guy's like him except for Wells. He says there's something about him that he follows his gut and he doesn't trust this guy. Meanwhile, Jessie Quick makes her debut helping the Flash out to take on Scudder on the top, or Mirror Master I should say, who Wells beats Scudder the punch, but that's because they had a Mirror Master on his Earth too. And shouting out for McCulloch, the second Mirror Master, so kind of fun little nods there. Long story short, while Barry's dealing with Mirror Master, Jesse doesn't obey orders. When she's told to stay back, he goes on after, manages to try to encounter the top. She vertigo whammies and falls off the building. While Flash is disoriented, Scudder grabs him and throws him into the mirror. So now he's pretty much stuck, and now the Team Flash is trying to figure out how to get him out. They're figuring that if they could try to reduce the molecules down enough in speed and temperature that they should be able to allow him to phase through. But it doesn't seem to work. The molecular booster they're trying to put on the freeze thing isn't working. But eventually, the metahuman alert goes, and Caitlin, secretly still having her Killer Frost powers starting to emerge, comes and touches the thing to freeze him, so he manages to get out. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, we've got the puppy love going on right now between Jesse Quick and Wally West. Part of the reason why I wanted to go blue on here is because there's so much going on. Barry's trying to hook up with Iris. He's going to put the Who's Your Daddy to her. I mean, he's got her on the couch, wine is flowing, and he's going to treat her like a timeline and stick his dick in it. And here comes Joe. He does a quick bit, gets freaking red pillow to block his crotch. He's cock blocked by his adopted father. That was hysterical. The little exchange they're trying to have in the police precinct was hysterical. They just, I don't want to talk about this. But something similar is going on with Wally and Jesse. Jesse's trying to put the moves onto Wally, but Wally's stopping because, well, she's going to be going in a bit. So, which a lot of other people I've seen online were saying, when Jesse Quick wants to kiss you, you don't say stop, you don't say no. But personally, I'm thinking, this is a good idea, Wally, because let's think about super speed sex for a second. I mean, I think there's a reason why Barry grabbed the freaking pillow. It wasn't just to hide the boner. For a second, I swear to God, I thought he super speed nutted. I thought he just premature ejaculated. That shit would have fired like a railgun. Oh, and poor Wally, man. Until he gets super speed, don't mess with Jesse. Why? Because if he's ever managed to get in the throes of ecstasy with this poor girl, and she reaches orgasm while he's still anywhere in the vicinity, there is a muscular contraction that's going to be going on there. Her nether region is going to nibble his num-num like Ms. Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka. So, just take the warning as it will. So, while they're trying to resolve friendship, but while Barry's stuck, Wally says, I was afraid before, now I'm not. So they're making out. Woohoo. So he's not hearing my warning. It's like I yell at the TV and they can't hear me. Anyway, Barry's out and he comes up with an idea how to deal with Mirror Master in the top. And Jesse wants to help to stop him. So they send a little message out to see he won't start so bad. And they use holograms, probably the same holographic rig they had to make the Flash before when Barry lost his speed, to create Snart. And they're bouncing around things with mirrors and holograms and that. And eventually it gets really good because when the top tries to whammy Jesse, then she manages to get out, run away, do a super speed number, spins her like a top, falls. It takes her down, so that was awesome. So, yeah, that was cool to see Jessie redeem herself. But eventually, pure Silver Age Barry traps Mirror Master in a hall of mirrors so he can't reflect out on another because it creates an infinite loop. He's stuck, captures them, locks them both up, so no reflective surface in his cell. He's not going anywhere. We've got the top that's also been arrested, and eventually it looks like Wells and then bring over Hipster Wells, or HR, and just as Jesse is about to take off with Harrison, he says, "Look, whatever you do, don't," but he doesn't complete the sentence. Jesse took off, and it was even a joke what he was going to say. I have no idea what he was going to say. But now we now have HR Wells in the building, so that should be kind of fun. I mean, I got to give it up to Tom Cavanaugh. He had a birthday this week. Happy birthday, Tom. Many more hopefully coming up in the future. You absolutely rock it. So you're an actor's actor. So big ups on you, bro. But yeah. Then we've got the epilogue where Caitlin is, just every day after her Star Labs thing, she's showering, she freezes the water, and she's starting to notice her lips are turning more blue. She got a white streak in her hair, and she cuts the thing out. So it's setting things up to where Killer Frost is emerging, but she is so scared to death about, does this mean she's going to turn evil, or her friends going to ostracize her? Is that going to be the reason why she turns evil? It was overall a good episode. I was hoping for more rather than just cameos from Wentworth Miller, but still good. It was still fun. It may not have been great for the overall plot, but it was still fun to see some fillers in there. It's kind of fun to see Flash doing Arrow stuff better than Arrow. I'm going to have to rag on that some more. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, overall, good episode, and more should be coming in the future. When am I going to do my Arrow roast? Hopefully sometime either tonight or tomorrow. The same day I'm making this, so we'll see. I just not feeling up to my usual self, and I've got things. Oh, dude, I've got zingers. You wouldn't believe I've got zingers that you. Oh my God! I mean, we've got more of Mr. Terrific going from natural to cornrows. It's hysterical. I even came up with a new nickname for Oliver's new masked persona, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, check it out if you're not allergic to four-letter words. So anyway, Flash overall, good episode. Nice little nods here. It seemed like what they did with the top, almost needless, but it was an okay little twist. I just hope to see more of her actually using speed-like powers in the future, so fingers crossed. So, what did you guys think? Please like, comment, subscribe, share, pass this bad boy around, and hopefully I'll be talking to you guys more in the future once I get over what the hell I'm going through right now. Alright guys, till next time, Dave signing off. Peace. Yum yum.